welcome back to the channel, everyone.
Good morning. I hope you got a chance to grab a big breakfast before heading out. There's a lot of ground to cover and it's tough on an empty stomach. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be glad to know that I already have a job for you. While things are quiet, I've been using our outpost to store essential supplies. There is an outpost not far from you that has a small stockpile of bottled water and canned goods. I need you to grab some things from this outpost and ferry them over to one of our observation towers. Don't worry, it's not a long journey. You'll be back to hunting in no time. Before now, we've always just used the lakes for drinking water. But ever since Dad got ill, we've had to put emergency measures in place. We always had emergency supplies, of course. But now we need to account for the possibility that our entire water table is polluted. Dad and I are convinced that it's just the one lake, polluted by the old mining sump next to it. But it's taking forever to get tests done, and it's not worth the chance of someone else getting sick.
Well, as you guys can see, we are on a different map. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to be on Silver Ridge Peaks today. Now, reason for the map change is in the last video, which if you haven't watched it yet, I strongly recommend it. But we got a diamond in our last video, our first one, and got a blacktail in Layton Lakes. So now I think we're just gonna
Pronghorn is the fastest land
just
mammal
change
in
it
North
up and
America.
go to something different.
They're not as sensitive to noise as some of the other animals in the reserve, but they trust their eyes, so stay down and hidden to prevent them from bolting.
And we might start off with this pronghorn that's bedded up here. I would have to assume that there's more. I also thought there were bison just up here, but... Ooh, there are the rest of the pronghorn. Got a 4, 3. So now that 4 is kind of what I think we want. If he turns back around... Oh, we need... Okay, we actually cannot get the pronghorn because they are a class 3 animal. So hopefully nothing big comes up. Because we will need a class 3. So we will have to change our loadout. I didn't think pronghorn was a class 3, but oh well. Bear right down in there. So let's see if we get this guy to broadside. If he does, we'll take him with the bow. Oh, he stepped forward and we missed. That's unfortunate. Let's see about maybe... Oh, no, not any of them. Maybe we'll get this one just for fun. Now that, I would think, would do it. Oh yeah, absolutely slumped. But we will have to go change our loadout, so. Plains bison back there somewhere. Right there. Oh, 3.
Even a black bear won't take on a fully grown bison lightly. They're awesome creatures, and you should treat them with respect if you want to live to tell the tale.
So we will need to go up to the outpost and change our loadout a little bit. There's that 2. Level 3 bear. There's another bison up there. I would not mind. Oh. Wouldn't mind trying to get up and put a shot on this bison with a bow. Oh, well, now that is interesting right there. So we are going to get up to this outpost as soon as we can. Because how long are they gonna? They're gonna eat until 9, so we've got an hour. And then we're gonna see about putting a shot on that guy. Which he should be hanging around. Now we do have the cool part of being able to say, okay, well, what kind of weapon do we want to shoot him with? Bear right up there.
This is the place. The supplies should be laid out, ready for you to pick them up.
Yeah, really
We
don't
need at least
care
6
a
water
whole
bottles,
lot about
a
this
couple of
place.
cans of peaches or whatever we've got there. And there should be a stack of flyers. Grab them too.
Okay. So now we need something that shoots. $243. 223. Let's just not mess around. Let's just go with the 22,250. $22,250. We're gonna go ahead and just get rid of those 2 real quick. Throw the 22,250 in there. Alrighty, so we do have decent wind, bedded down. $200 yards. guess we may come up here to... I would have to assume that'll do it. Yup, going down. And a 4. And there he goes, guys. Alrighty. We will end up having to go back to that outpost, get a better loadout, but first shot with the 22-250 might have done something cool. We got some bison fleeing up here. But, you know, if they decide to come down, we may try to flock them with the bow. And a bear. Pronghorn scattering down there. Oop, looks like we put a shot into the ham of that one. Oh, it's gonna go down. So we might have gotten to something. Of course, we got into the female, but that's okay. Said we were just gonna lob one out there. Well, guys, our stay on Silver Ridge Peaks may be short-lived. Like I said, we may bounce around from map to map as we get diamonds. Is that him right there? It is. Alrighty, moment of truth. Can we get our diamonds up to 50% on max levels? Let's see. Yeah, we did it. Look at that. Absolute brute. Single lung at 208 yards with a 22-250. Oh, man. Nice and symmetrical. Just barely a diamond. Like, that's a little teeny guy. I mean, that's about as small as it can get. But a diamond is a diamond. I don't really want to end the video right here, but man, we almost have to. But let's hunt around a little bit. Check out that bison we took down. Maybe we'll... There it is right up there. You can see the blinking light. Which is one of the reasons why I love the... I don't even know what they call them. Tracers. And we just, yeah, right in the intestines, liver, stomach, and lung. So actually a good lethal shot. Oddly enough, but you know, a female, so it doesn't really matter. Let's head back down the mountain towards the lodge. Or towards the outpost, excuse me. That's pretty good flute, guys. I'm not totally bummed or disappointed about that in the slightest. But almost feels fake, you know. First time on the map. You guys saw it. We just loaded in, started walking, messed with
Tracks are my go-to
a couple,
source for
but
insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
if only we had started going up to the outpost, our first kill could have been a diamond. How wild would that have been? Did I get rid of the 22? I did get rid of the 22. Of course I did. We're actually gonna fast travel there. Get a better loadout. Oh, we did spook those turkeys out. Bummer. Oh well. So now we have. So I don't want the 2250. We don't need that one. We need the 22. So we need something that goes 3 to 6. So 2 to 6 is the 243. 2 to 6 is 3030. We do not want that. 3 to 7, yeah, that would be fun, but no. We may switch to that at some point. 76235. 762 by 54. We may do that. Let's get 50 of those. So we're gonna get rid of that. Put the assembly line there and express. So let's go ahead and put that in our inventory. And let's go up the hill and see what we can see, because what do we got there? A little bear traveling across. Yeah, well, I'm going to keep walking up here, and we'll see you guys once we get up there. There's that bear. Ooh, running straight at us. That bear came running right at us, so nothing better to do than put a couple of the 300 in it. Yeah, first one in the lung, second one liver and stomach intestines, so that'll work too. It technically was not charging us once we hit it with the binoculars. It wasn't aggressive, but it definitely wasn't happy at us and fled in our direction, which isn't uncommon. So we'll take it. Yeah, I just feel like we have to at least explore a little bit. We can't just pop in, shoot a diamond, and dip out. It's a little lame, but we'll see what we have up over the hill. Not seeing anything up that way. Oh. Fleeing plains bison. 4. take those two out real quick. I think that guy should be going down. Yep, there goes. Well, I mean, if they're just going to run right out in front of us, we really, I mean, we have a choice, but what's the fun in letting them run? And that was a 4. And we double lung heart shotted it. Almost impressive. I mean, it was impressive, but we'll take it. We put a vital shot into the other one. Don't want to kill any zones. 2 female, we got into the lung. And then this one up here. Don't know how we hit that one. No organs, so not convinced that one's gonna do anything, which is fine. Drinking bison. I guess a few of them. Quite a handful of them, which is cool. This is probably one of my favorite maps, just with how open it is. You know, you can see so much. Let me try to creep up on these guys a little bit. Oh. Got something fleeing. Yeah, so they're going to be pretty grumpy now. Which is fine. That means we'll just take this shot across the way on this guy. Put this scope back on, flip the irons down, and if he's just gonna stand there nice and broadside like. Shouldn't stand much of a chance. Looks like he's warning calling us. Did we botch the shot? Didn't botch that one. That guy. May try to clip another. $200. Could go for the old Texas heart shot, but that's not a very wise shot. I would love to see him turn around. But we'll see. Come on. I don't know, maybe he won't. That's alright, we'll just kind of run to the side, and I mean, if he's going to just stand there broadside, or, well, broadside when we get around there, we may end up going after him with the bow. They're tough to get with a bow, strictly because there's generally so many of them in a herd that getting up into bow range is just ridiculously difficult. But if you do get into bow range, I mean, they're big animals. They're easy to take advantage of. $158. So he is attentive. We're being pretty quiet, so we may sneak up, see if we can't get into about 70, 80 yards. I'm fairly confident I can make that shot. Should we be doing this? Probably not. Try to put a couple more down. Don't know how well those shots went, but... Ooh, what do we got? Roaming the hills up there. Looks like elk, maybe? Ooh, mule deer.
I've been hunting mule deer for 20 years, but let me tell you, they still find ways to surprise me. They'll hear you coming from a good way off if they haven't already picked up your scent. Lucky for us, it's hard for them to camouflage themselves in the green meadows of Colorado.
Couple of threes. We'll let them be. Where this guy, there he is. So we put a really great shot into both the lungs on him. These guys. Looks like we put a good shot here. Did not go far at all. And that's good. I finally got one that doesn't hurt my feelings. To the lung. And then this way we'll get to that first one that we originally shot right here. And he also, so the first shot was a good one. Second shot was just extra because we got into one lung and then liver and stomach, and yeah, that about did it. Let's head up, check out here a little bit, and probably wrap it up after we check out up here. Well, here we are, folks, back at the lodge, and this is awesome because this is where we have our black-tailed deer that we got in the last video, and now we get to place a pronghorn. I kind of want to put him in the same room. Maybe we'll put him up there. That looked like it would be a decent spot for a pronghorn. Let's see. Oh, nope. Can't put him there. You can put him there. Or over here. Wow, let's put him there. He just looks just a great looking pronghorn. So now, guys, 2 diamonds. So looky there. I know we just want to keep on adding to them. Let me know what map you think we should head to next. Because because like I said, I think we're going to be done on Silver Ridge Peaks until the next go around. We may not. I mean, we may not do a diamond on every map before we bounce back. Like we may do. We may go back to Layton, but I want a diamond and then a different map for a little bit. So, but that's where we're going to end it. So, thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I said it last time, so I'll say it again. Maybe next time we'll get another one. So, thank you guys. We'll see you later.